Hello, everybody. Sorry about the way it's been a while. Things happen. I am a dumbass. You know, things like that. Um, welcome, obviously, welcome one and all. You know. Yeah, for Vulkan. What if Naruto was Vulkan Part 2? Last time we left off, I actually surprisingly did a decent cliffhanger. Zabuza cut off Naruto's arm, and he's now walking back. He's following along the road, barely conscious, like blood spurting out of his arm. Um, but eventually he manages to follow Kakashi and Kakashi and company. Um, you know, Team 7. To Zuna's house. Yeah. And obviously he gets immediate medical attention. Yeah. But also he would be healing significantly faster, I would assume, because Space Marines in general, I assume, would heal faster than normal people, and a primarch? Fucking hell. Primarchs are essentially fractures of the God Emperor. They are... They're not really sons of him. They're not really his sons. They're his... You know... They're his clones, essentially, because they were born only from him. It's the equivalent to that, species of spider that essentially just clones themselves. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he would be healing pretty quickly. He would probably be yeah, he'd probably be awake in a good few. I mean, not more than awake. Oh shit! Shut the fuck up! Oh shit! You didn't see that. For some reason, Capcom sending me notifications. It's fucking annoying. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so he probably wakes up after a few days, with a stub. And actually, now he's kind of fucked, because the Grey Hammer's a two-handed well, actually, no, he's a Primarch. He could probably just fucking wield it with one hand. Like, yeah. Until he does, smart people things. Until he, gets himself a replacement for an arm. Then, he can't really do shit at all. I was about to say he can't cast jutsus, but he's the bonk shit guy. He's not the jutsus guy. And also, yeah, he's still only 14. But saying that, a 14-year-old Primarch is still like 6 feet tall, ish. Yeah, Primarch, him would probably still be like 6, 7 feet almost. Because, me, a normal 14-year-old, turning 15 soon, is like 5'3" ish, I think. I haven't measured him myself. So yeah, he's probably gonna be like 6 foot. Anyway, he's big. Like the Primax like 9 feet tall, 10 feet tall. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, Naruto makes it back with Hammer. He essentially nap. It's nap time for like 3 days. Wakes up. Kakashi, suggests training and things like that, and he's just like, I lost a fucking arm. I lost a fucking arm. Well, you wouldn't actually be that stressed about it. I mean, you would obviously be, but, Vulcan is like one of the most calm-headed of the Primarchs. Kinda. And yeah, he's so yeah, he's probably one of the most calm of the primarchs. Oh yeah, so yeah, he would probably be he would go out on, you know, a walk, a fresh breather, and obviously you would see Haku there, picking flowers. And, you know, Vulkan is also extremely fucking smart. So you probably notice, you know, well, it's the mountain in. Sure are people outside. Cons of living in an apartment. Oh shit. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, he would be outside, just like laying out in the flower fields or some shit, because, you know, funny Vulcan-like nature. Ha ha ha. No, I think he would. If there was nature in the 40k universe. Anyway. Well, because there genuinely isn't. The places that they've built on have once was nature, and the places that haven't is probably like deserts and shit. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Vulcan, I think he would just like normally talk to Haku, you know, don't reveal that you know that the enemy is the enemy, you know, that kind of shit, because, you know, he's smart. Anyway, the fight at the bridge, so, Naruto would probably still stay back, you know, like, not everyone would be protecting the bridge at the same time. And since Naruto's, you know, not got an arm anymore, it's, you know, safest. So yeah, Naruto stops the two bandits from, you know, essentially holding them as holding little shit and woman. I forgot their names. It's been a while. Sure up. Yeah, you can still one hand a great hammer, you know, a wall hammer. Oh, like the series, huh? But you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, he essentially, so, like, he walks downstairs, because he hears commotion and stuff, with his hammer, and it's, like, resting on his shoulders as he do, because he's got pretty, like, heavy, he's not got clunky armour on, he's got armour on, though, like, I would say it's made out of, like, leather that looks in the pattern of lizard skin, and it's, like, because he's a big heavy dude, well, a big heavy child. The bandits just hit like you know that, and Naruto just Vulcan Naruto, same person, lifts the hammer off of his back, and like well, yeah, and essentially charges at the bandits and does this massive wide. Oh, shit. I don't want you. I don't like you. Yeah, does this massive wide sweep and essentially like smashes the two bandits' heads off, like full blood and guts, like eyeballs popping out, and like they are left with no head afterwards, and their head is a fine paste on the wall. It's just like, I'm sorry you had to see that. I'll be off. Just starts fucking skipping away or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. Obviously he goes to the bridge. But actually, would he know where the bridge is? He'll probably just wander about until he finds the bridge. And, you know, obviously you would see a dome of ice, and Kakashi fighting Zabuza. And in the like Dome of Ice, you can vaguely see Sasuke. I was going to say Sakura for a second. No, Sakura don't do shit in Naruto Part 1. Not saying she doesn't do shit for the rest of the series. I'm just saying in Part 1, she doesn't do shit at all. Yeah, so Sakura is essentially just like, fucking like a headless chicken. And Naruto, because, he knows Kakashi can handle himself. He's a Jonin, obviously. He's Kakashi. So he goes over to the massive ice dome and just like, I'm pretty sure you can enter from the outside in. Yeah. And if you can't, lava style jutsu. I mean, like, lava style is shown to be one of the, like, I'm pretty sure, like, bloodlines are strong enough to cancel other bloodlines, right? And obviously lava would beat ice. Like, I know water beats fire, but then rock beats wind, doesn't it? Just lightning that beats wind. No, lightning beats water. Anyway, yeah, it's rock that beats wind, I'm pretty sure. So, anyway, rock, paper, scissors shit. He melts. He puts like a big hole in it, like. Well, actually, no. Didn't Sasuke's fireball like put a hole in it? Then it just kind of connected back together. Yeah, he could totally melt like a good chunk of it off. And he steps in. He's like, would he be like twice the size of Sasuke? I'm pretty sure he would, which is hilarious to me. And it's like, because it would be like, I don't know, his armor would both be metal and leather at the same, like, bits of it would be metal, bits of it would be leather, because, like, I don't know, metal armor looks so cool, but, like, leather looks a lot like scales, I mean, in a scaly design. Anyway, he, like, I don't want to be to everything is just, like, hammer, smash, but I mean, like, well, I don't know, he's lost an arm, he can't be that strong, yeah, to, like, kill, like, he won't be fast, he'll be strong, because, remember Vulkan with 2 hands lifted, like, a big chunk of Terra's wall, which I'm pretty sure is said to be, like, miles big, so, yeah, like, miles long, and stuff like that, yeah, so, he's still very strong, but very fucking slow at the same time, like, because he's lost an arm, so, well, actually, he would technically kind of be faster, but more inaccurate, so to be accurate, he would have to be slower, and what you're looking for in this fight is accuracy, obviously, so, like, Naruto, Vulcan, whatever, starts smashing mirrors, and they essentially almost instantly, come back together, but he keeps on smashing, and like, and then he just starts getting riddled with Senbon at the same time, and then he's like whirling around and hitting with his giant great hammer, and then he's getting hit by more, and he just gets so pissed off eventually that he starts like leaking lava chakra into like his body, like his eyes turn the flaming red in this picture, and like the gaps and engravings in the hammer start turning a bright like magma, they're getting filled with magma, like the gaps and stuff. So he just starts, and he's leaving bigger holes that last longer, and bigger holes, and eventually, the ice wall cracks. Well, the ice circle cracks and breaks. And but by the rage that he's felt, he hasn't noticed that behind him, Sasuke's been dealing up pretty well, but he's also ended out like he was in canon, fucking riddled with Senbon, essentially almost dead. And don't forget, Naruto's smart in this, but he's still also 14 years old. And even if, obviously Vulkan and slash Naruto and Sasuke didn't like each other, I don't like fucking Sasuke. Nobody should like Sasuke. Nobody should like Sasuke or Bakugo. They're both dickheads. Anyway, so then there's people who like playing things are fucking dipshit. Like people like, I'm gonna not finish that sentence because Anyway, yeah, he doesn't notice that Sasuke is, well, he's not dead, but death like state like Zabuza was. And Naruto just like absolutely chases the shit out of Haku, just leaving massive like magma craters in the ground, like every time he misses, just like a giant molten crater in the ground. Like it's almost interfering with Kakashi and Zabuza's fight. And since Naruto cracked the mirrors like earlier, I mean like since the whole timeline of events stuff happened before. Well, actually, no, because Zabuza would be obviously still shocked that somebody broke the mirror. Well, he would be shocked that somebody broke the mirrors, and Kakashi would charge up. Not Kirin. Fucking forgot what he's called. The thing Kakashi does. I know it's not Kirin, because Kirin's the dragon one. Chidori, fucking hell, finally. Chidori. Charges Chidori. Runs up and straight through Haku now. Because, yeah. And then, obviously, Zabuza goes on to live and fight off the... I just need to pause this for a second, sorry. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, the crowd that... the bandits that, Gator. Fucking forget Gator. He's a gator. Anyway, sorry. That really intrusive thought then. Yeah, brings his army of bandits and shit to kill Zabuza and Haku so he doesn't have to pay them. Kind of dumbest plan in history, but fucking. Yeah, anyway. What's his name? Yeah, Getter. So, and I would say that Zabuza isn't nearly as injured, because it happened before Kakashi and Zabuza's fight really escalated that far. I mean, it was a big fight, but I mean, like, not to the area where, like, in the where he couldn't use his arms and shit like that. No, like he picks up the Kubikiri Botcher and essentially he fucking starts slicing shit up. But then obviously he did care for Haku a lot. So, like, after they're all dead, I don't know. I kind of want to wrap it up because I know I'm going to forget about Zabuza one day, so people will be like, well, the one or two people will be like, oh, where did Zabuza go? What happened to Zabuza? I'm just contemplating whether he should, seppuku. Because, he just lost essentially his son-daughter. his son-daughter, yes. Personally, I believe it Oh shit. Sorry about that. Someone's come up to the, because I live on the bottom floor. Someone's come and in their lights looked like the fires of hell for a second, and I'm like, oh no, Satan's coming to get me again. Don't question that sentence at all. Anyway, yeah, I think the episode is just gonna, he kills Gato, and obviously, like, why wouldn't he? And then he fucks off. I mean, like, what else would he do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on. Anyway, sorry. Oh, fucker. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So I think this episode would just, like, go back to the Hidden Mist. Toss Naruto his arm. I don't know. Oh, by the way, kid, here's your arm back. Oh. No, I don't know, Naruto might kept it in his back pocket. No, I'm joking, obviously, but you know what I mean. Sorry about the people outside. People are just loud. Yeah, so Naruto travel home. What? Yeah, it would probably still be named the Naruto Bridge because he saved Tsunami. That's the name. And again, forgot the little shit's name. Yeah, I saved them too. And Getter. Oh yeah, and also kinda killed Haku. I mean, I think he didn't, but he broke the mirrors, and he did a lot. He did a decent amount. So they named it after, they named the bridge after him. They go back to Konoha. Oh yeah, and obviously he got his arm fucking cut off because he was fighting Tabitha. Yeah, they go back to Konoha. What's after the Land of... Any of the tuning exams after the Land of Waves? 90% sure it is. Yeah, it's Land of Waves and tuning. Yeah, because I remember seeing this pretty funny meme where it was like Naruto episode 30, where it was like middle of tuning exams, and Boruto episode 30. Or was it 60? I think it was 60. It was one of those two. Yeah, and it was like some shitty filler episode. Anyway. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, wait, just give me a second. Anyway, it was the tuning exams, so yeah. Nothing much happens between Land of Waves and tuning exams. Actually, I think Naruto would visit the weapon. He probably would have beforehand, but now, more recently, he would be visiting the weapon shop because they would probably sell materials to make weapons as well as just weapons. And Naruto needs shit because, I mean, Vulkan is smart. He probably knows how to make a prosthetic arm. I mean, his arm already looks, that golden dragon hand glove kind of already looks like a prosthetic arm in my opinion. So anyway, oh no, I like it. It's just cool. Anyway, yeah, it is that like base. It is that hand in the picture. And he essentially always, so he gets the materials for it, but it also it's the Higurashi shop at Tenten's father's. I think it's Tenten's father's. Tenten's family business. And yeah, and he's buying a concerning amount of metal and copper and gold and shit. So he's just like. So I mean, whatever Tenten's dad's called, Mr. Higurashi. Let's just say that it's very close to Shigaraki. Actually, that's very, very strange. Anyway, yeah, it's just a letter away. Anyway, I don't really like Shigaraki. He's an alright villain, I guess. Everyone's like, oh, he's the best villain in anime. Fuck off. Anyway, what's it called? Oh yeah, Mr. Higurashi would what's it? Fucking hell. Be very concerned with the amount of metal and shit that Naruto's buying, like copper and rubber. Like, well, I don't know. Naruto's technological systems are very strange. No, they probably do have rubber, because it's like 1900, like very, very early, like 1910s, 20s Japan in it, because they have like motorized boats and shit, but they also don't have TVs and stuff. So yeah, also like 1920s. So yeah, they probably have rubber. So he buys a shit ton of gold, not silver, gold, steel, copper and rubber. Copper and rubber for wires and shit. Steel for like outer casing and gold for ornate designing. Because you gotta make it look like a salamander. Yeah. This is only for his arm right now. This fake arm that he's building. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I have one of those automatic spray things in my room. It really pisses me off sometimes. Yeah, he won't make the suit until like later because like the suit's still very complicated. And yeah, so the Higurashis are very concerned, and Tenten like obviously goes up to him not obviously, but she goes up to him and is like, "What you buying all that for? You trying to build a bomb or?" Oh, well, actually, no, she might be very interested because, like, weaponsmithing and weapons is all kind of her thing, and, he's missing an arm, so, oh no. Cool. Yeah, wait, is Vulkan, no, Vulkan, wait, what, do you use your dominant hand at the top or at the bottom? So what I'd say is Vulkan left-handed, but I doubt it. Anyway, yeah. What's it called? Oh yeah, Tenten would come up to him and so they would talk a bit, but Naruto's very serious, so Tenten's pretty serious. None of the characters really turn into a joke until Boruto. Oh, just joking, obviously. Just like Boruto. No, I wish the infinite Tsukiyomi theory is still a thing. Because fucking hell. It's so bad. Anyway, well, I mean, as a standalone series, it's probably not the worst thing in the world. But, that's not why we fucking judge sequels. Like, some of the worst sequels aren't, like, the worst things in the world, but there's a reason they fail as sequels. Like, in my opinion, Shippuden isn't even a very good sequel, and then it just got worse from there on out. Anyway, sorry I went on this big rant. My friends say I have autism. I'm not sure. Well, genuinely, I'm not. Yeah, so he's essentially like in his dinky little apartment and fucking. What the Well, I don't know. Could he like make himself like he could make himself like an underground kind of base kind of thing, like just somewhere. Nah, you know what? No, he just uses like one of his spare rooms as like a forge. Just like one of his neighbours is just like, shut the fuck up, because all they can hear in the night is ding, 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 ding. Wow, it wouldn't sound that light because it's a big heavy plate of metal. I just thought instead of those forgot like sorters, where you not sorters, welders. Instead of welders, could you just use like a lightning jutsu in your fingertips and just go oh yeah, because it's essentially kind of like the same thing as like a zzz and a zzz. Yeah. Shit, I forgot you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm doing it like different ways because I'm dumb. Anyway, at the end of the night, this immaculate looking fake prosthetic arm for him, and I just thought, like one of the I don't know. Yeah, he would just kind of have like a leather strap for it or something. But for some reason, I thought of the most barbaric thing in the universe, that he just had like a spike at the end of prosthetic arm and shoved it into his stump. I don't know why I thought that. I just kind of did. Yeah. Which he lost his right arm, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not, but he did. Yeah, so now he has a decently working robotic arm. Not really robotic, it's kind of is, really. But he's from the 40k universe, Even if he's a space marine, he's still, like, high, he still knows what he's doing. Obviously. Oh, shit. Anyway, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, still, yeah. So, next day, fucking, he's wearing normal clothes, but then he just has that golden gauntlet on his right hand, like, where his stump what used to be, and Kakashi, like, when he's walking into the meeting place, Kakashi's just looking at him like, oh, that's why you got a bunch of noise complaints. Wait, how the fuck? Now, to be honest, at this point, I think, oh shit, I think Kakashi just doesn't care anymore. He's just like, okay, like he's used to it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, so Kakashi gives out the tuning exam signing papers and shit, and they all in like a week. Anyway, they all get them, they sign them. Sakura's hesitant as always, but I'm joking. Sasuke's arrogant as always, like, what's even the point? I'm gonna win. What's the point in anyone else signing up? Because I'm gonna win. Fucking arsehole. I hate him so much. I don't get how people like him. Anyway. Yeah, what's it called? Oh, fucking hell, what am I saying? Oh yeah, so pretty much, so Naruto's essentially fucking. He makes another trip to the Higurashi shop, just buying a shit ton of metal, shit ton of look. I think a lot of gold, definitely a lot of gold, and a lot of steel, like gold, steel, and then like I'll just say leather. Because there's not, I don't even know what like the plasticky substance that their armor is made out of. So because it's Naruto, I'm just gonna say it's leather. Though it means steel and covered with leather, because that gives the best looking results in my opinion. And he just fucking goes to town for like a week. No, like I don't know, like 5 days, just making this, Oh shit. Oh wait, I was gonna say no. Sorry. So before he met Kakashi and things, actually now that I think about it, he'll probably keep that Warhammer in a seal on his arm or something like that. His remaining arm. Yeah. And on his way to the meeting with Kakashi, Naruto runs into puppet guy. I forgot what his name is. For some reason I want to say Kakazu, but that's the Akatsuki member. Marine Kankura. Yeah, Kankura is holding up Konohamaru. That's his name, right? Pretty sure. Fucking hate the git as well. I'm actually like a fucking orc. Hate the bloody git as well. Anyway, yeah, don't like it. Yeah, so Kankura's, fucking got Konohamaru by the neck, fucking strangling the shit. And, Naruto sees this and he's like, Stop! In the name of the law! And, Kankura's like severely confused because he's like, your features tell me Cloud Village, your headband tells me Leaf. Because, all the dark-skinned people are from the Cloud Village for some reason. Like, I don't know. They just kind of are. Yeah. So, Conqueror's racist confirmed. No, not really. Saying that, living in a desert, you probably wouldn't get much news. So you probably would be racist if you lived in a... I should say that. But I mean, like, if you lived in an isolated desert, you probably would be. A little bit. You think good old Rick and Morty joke for you? Back when it used to be good. Anyway. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like Conqueror's severely confused. Naruto's just like, put the Hokage's grandson down, please. Unless you would like this to escalate. I don't know why I gave him such a posh voice. Vulkan seems like a very posh man, actually. You know what? Yeah. Conqueror just doesn't give a shit. He's like, well, I mean, he goes a bit pale when he says, the grandson of the Hokage. Obviously, Tamari's like in the background, like, oh fuck, we're fucked, because it's the Hokage's grandson. She's like slightly panicking in the corner. Gaara's just in the tree upside down like usual. I bet that's what he does when nobody's looking. He just like acts dumb, like I do. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, Conqueror. He's like, well, he started it. I don't know, he sounds New York. Well, naturally, very New York. Well, he started it. He fucking bumped into me. That means I have to stab the kid. Obviously. I'm joking, obviously, but you know what I mean. And Naruto's just sitting there like, would you like things to escalate then? Just taps the seal on his shoulder. Fucking pulls a great sword. I mean, not great sword, great hammer. Warhammer. it's not two-handed. It just fucking. Obviously, the new hand's a little clunky, so it takes a bit. Like like when grasping the hammer and things like that. But Conqueror's severely intimidated by this. He's like, all right, fucking, and just drops the kid. Obviously, Gara in the trees is, saying, how disappointed he is. And then Naruto and Conqueror. Not Conqueror. Gara like stare at each other for a minute, and Naruto just says, "Does Shikaku plan on interrupting the Chunin exams?" Obviously, everyone around him looks pretty shocked. Like, how the fuck he know that? And Gara stares back at him like, the fuck? Huh? And Shikaku would probably scream, kill him and shit like that, because Shikaku does not like the Nine Tails. So, Mother requires your blood, Nine Tails. Fucking send out a sand spear. Naruto's just like, fuck this shit. I need to get to my meeting. My formal meeting. And then just dips. Yeah. I mean, like, just like Shunshin's or something like that. And yeah, the arm's pretty clunky right for now. And obviously, gets the papers, signs them, yep. Because Naruto probably know about the tuning exams before, Anyway, tuning exams, the test. I mean, Naruto's not fucking stupid. He can probably. I mean, Vulkan's pretty well read and like retains information pretty decently, so he probably would be pretty good at the writing portion. But also, never know. But just in case the answer that he's smart enough isn't satisfactory, I don't know actually. What's well? I mean, Vulkan, fucking all of the primarchs are aspects of the Emperor, and well, actually, no, didn't I say that because baby Vulcan was like transported through the warp and shit, he gets like slight psyker abilities because he does now. And like I'm pretty sure one of the biggest psyker abilities is to like read minds and shit. So just saying. Sorry. Yeah, just saying. You can read minds and shit. But anyway, yeah, so that's your less satisfactory answer, to be honest. Second part of the tuning exams. Oh yeah, I forgot he's wearing the big burly suit for this. So for even the written test, he's like, because like if he's like 7 feet tall without the suit on, he's probably like a good 7.5 at least with the suit on. Because I mean, like, no way that doesn't boost his height a little bit. And he's a big guy. Anyway, but he doesn't have the backpack on. The backpack always looks super stupid to me. It's like these nice, like, sleek warriors and then this fucking clunky ass looking backpack. Yeah, so second part, well, at least it can, I don't know, fit the shit in it. Anyway, well, look, the Naruto scrolls, that's all he needs. He probably would, be prepared and have, like, food in seals and stuff. Yeah, for food and seals. Yeah, Naruto got to fucking take a leak. He has to like take 3 parts of clothing off. Shut up. Sorry, it's my final. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. There's noise every 5 seconds. Probably can't hear it, but I can, so it's really annoying. Oh yeah, goes to take a leak, gets attacked by Orochimaru's snake creature, but he essentially just pops his great his warhammer out of his shoulder, and out of his shoulder seal, and just bashes the fuck out of it, like his head just fucking explodes. And you know, he rushes over to when Sasuke and Sakura are. Oh no, Sasuke got bit. Oh no. Yeah, so Sasuke got this curse mark of course. You know, then Naruto fighting Orochimaru. I mean, Naruto's good. He's not Orochimaru level good, though. I mean, like, right now, he's probably enough to get, I mean, it's probably as strong as, like, oh, fuck, I don't know. Like, I don't know, maybe he would actually be stronger than this Orochimaru, because do remember he's weakened in the Forest of Death, and he can't use too much of his strength. And actually, now that I think about it, would the armor be blocking the ability of Orochimaru be putting the seal over Naruto's seal? Because it's like pretty thick armor. Yeah, anyway, I mean, like, just on the fingers alone, it's pretty thick armor, so, you know, it's pretty good. Anyway, yeah, so Naruto would probably be able. Oh, and for the. Actually, never mind. Just, you know, wait a minute. So. Yeah, for the rest of the Forest of Death. Yeah, if he channels, like, magma. I was gonna say magma sorcery, so playing too much Elden Ring. Channels magma chakra into his, you know, Warhammer, and he spins it about a bit. It's like spitting magma everywhere. Orochimaru's like, fuck this shit, and just leaves. Sasuke, you know, gets knocked out. He wakes up. He wants to kill people. He kills people. I mean, he does. And, you know, he wants to fight, I guess. Yeah. Naruto just gives him a big bonk on the head. Just like gets the butt of his. Actually, no, because the butt of his Warhammer is a big spike. Just gets like. No. The back of his Warhammer is a big spike. He just punches him. He just. I may have also given him a. I may have also given him a concussion. Soviet. Anyway. Ruka, you know, summons. Ruka got summoned. Shit. Yeah, Ruka got summoned. You know, did the ting ting ting, bing bing bosh. And then preliminaries. Okay. It'd probably still be Naruto versus Kiba. I don't see any reason why it should change up. And I mean, is there even a competition here? I mean, if Naruto's able to keep up with heavily injured Orochimaru, then, you know, I think I think, I think he's I mean, what the fuck? I think he's gonna be Kiba. Fucking Kiba. But afterwards, now that I think about how would his relationship with Jiraiya be like? Because, Naruto's adopted by Kushina and Minato, and pretty much the only reason Jiraiya trains him is because he's so much like Minato. Like, I mean, this Naruto's like nothing like Minato. So I'm a guess, just a little guess that. Yeah, I doubt Jiraiya would train him. Would the war in the mist be? Oh, okay. Anyway, but I may as well go now. Ta-ta, goodbye. I was gonna steal a line, but then he's a very popular YouTuber, so I can't. Fuck. Well, it wouldn't be really stealing, but you know what I mean. Rock and stone! No, I'm joking. Have a happy war.